I also got, in addition to my new light and camera, a light up LED porcelain cactus, and it is awesome. I'm gonna keep it on my desk and it will light the way to great writing in 2019. Now, it is time for another story session. This is Upside Down. Write the story. This is the book where you receive a title and you receive 10 words you must include, and then you have to write the story. This one I actually wrote in Springfield, and I used my real life setting for inspiration. So the story takes place in Springfield, and I wrote it over the course of 2 separate trips to Springfield. The first was for Thanksgiving, the second was for Christmas, and I split it up over my 2 visits there. I wrote them both at the same hotel, actually, the first part and the second part of the story. But it all flows together, and I hope that everyone likes it. The story must be titled Business as Unusual, and the words that must be included in the story are housewife, moonwalk, dog, basement, conclude, alien, ignore, lightning, embrace, and time. So, this is the story that I wrote, and I'll be reading it now. Lightning coursed through the darkened sky of Springfield. The city was lit only by headlights, street lamps, store windows, and the faintest glimmer of stars that had likely died a long time ago. But when that lightning struck, all was briefly illuminated. An unfamiliar brightness that felt almost alien to the nighttime dog walkers and joggers made every corner of town visible for a split second. In an often overlooked apartment complex there resided a housewife by the name of Julia. Prior to this night, thunderstorms and lightning had never caused her even an ounce of concern. They were simply an uncommon occurrence. They would catch her by surprise, and then she would carry about her duties to the home. But on this especially dark evening, during this unusually thunderous storm, Julia was working in the basement. As she folded her clothing, she listened to the music being emitted from her glossy, expensive earbuds. She bobbed her head and completely ignored the weather conditions directly outside the window several feet to her right. But then there was a striking sound that caught her attention unlike any other. She assumed the lightning must have gotten suddenly closer. But upon peering out the window, she concluded the source of the sound was far more perilous. In the shadowy alleyway between her own complex and a neighboring building, some peculiar activity was occurring. 3 men stood, one firmly gripping a pistol. The gun was enveloped in a cloud of smoke, having just been fired, thus creating the alarming noise. Julia ducked down and embraced her laundry basket as a spur-of-the-moment comfort mechanism. Then she heard yet another gunshot. She peeked her eyes over the windowsill and glanced downward again. Julia was simultaneously curious and scared in regards to the unusual business happening in the alley. She squinted, attempting to make out more detail. It was during that very second that lightning struck, and all was lit. She realized there were far more than only 3 men in the alleyway. A large crowd was gathered, and from the looks of it, the bullet had in fact been fired from a starter pistol. It was no bullet at all, rather a blank. This gathering was none other than an infamous Springfield moonwalking race. Well, there you have it, folks. That is some unusual business right there. And I had to incorporate the word moonwalking, so I thought I'd make it a little twist at the end for you guys. Hope that you like the story. And I look forward to writing more of these and sharing them with you. And I'll find more ways to make these one-on-one, face-to-face videos more entertaining. Hopefully the story is enough to pique your interest, but I will find more ways to make these videos enjoyable. And I will just be writing and posting writing on my website and then doing videos here and whatnot. So I hope that everyone continues to enjoy my creations and my writing. And if you like writing yourself, you should definitely check out this book. I think I got it at Barnes & Noble. It's very, very fun. Write the story. So yeah, everyone enjoy the rest of your holidays. I will see you all next time.